What's up, everybody? Welcome in to another one of CSG Drift. This is our final round 6. Welcome. As we got most of our drivers in here right now, getting ready, getting those last few laps in. We are here sitting in Jyllands Ringen of Season 4, round 6. A little hard to see on that contrast there, but we'll go over the usual stuff for every round here. This is qualifying that you're seeing here tonight. You can see these drivers put down the best runs that they can, hopefully get to that top 32 position to put them on to battles for tomorrow night. Of course, we got our rules per usual. Please be kind and respectful of others. That goes for chat, VC, Discord, all those channels, and including the YouTube chat. Judges' calls are final. Scoring will be based on a 100-point system based on line, angle, and X Factor. X Factor breaking down to aggression, style, and proximity. Bracket for tomorrow will be created using your qualifying score into an FD seed. No monetary prizes for this event. Remember, this is all for entertainment and fun. Mods reserve the rights to warn, kick, or ban drivers due to behavior or unsportsmanlike conduct. But overall, have fun, good luck. We got our drivers rocking it out there. We'll have a call back to pits here in just a moment. But before we do that, we're gonna pull up our little line map here. You can see that this track is quick and fast. We got a total of 5 outer zones and 3 inner clips. So coming right off the initiation, we have our first outer zone. Come around that long sweeper there, holding a lot of speed through there, going into our inner clip 1, flipping it around to an outer zone 2, inner clip 2, and then into our first official decel zone, coming into those barricades out there for outer zone 3 and 4. Those are going to be, judges are going to be taking a close look at that for proximity, consistency of transition between there, and then of course, coming around our outer zone 5 and across that final inner clip and across the line. Nice, quick, simple, and easy. Let's get it going. Let's hop on with some of them here. We're just going to make sure all of our staff is ready and drivers are ready here, and we will should see them there. We got our Kyle the Cone Man out there already. As you guys know, this is a older version of the VDC Jyllands Ringen, but still a good one. I know they are going to be coming out with a newer version of it, so something to look forward out to there, but it's like starting our pack off here tonight. That is going to be Bread out there on the track. All right, give me 1 second. We're going to just check in with the staff here, and we will send them on their way. We get those Quali scores posted on tonight. As everybody knows, those scores will be posted up at once qualifying concludes and all the judges have adequate time to look at everybody's runs here, and then we'll get those posted up in Discord for you guys. All right, looks like we are ready to go. We got Sink Bread going to be starting us off here. We should see those lights fire any second now, and we'll have him on his way. All right, here we go. Cone Man triggering the lights out there, and we have him on his way. Got these custom cams put together by yours truly out here. There's a little bit of a craziness finding a lot of this stuff out here for a older track out there, as well as trying to find an official line map there. Did our best filling it out for you, as well as getting those track cams uploaded. You guys can see some of these nice cinematic angles as we have a nice back and forth there as Bread buries that back bumper into that zone, and across the line he goes. That is a solid run there for Bread. Starting us off strong here tonight. Up next, got Nolan Stanley at the line. Should see him coming off the line here. And here we go. Nice solid initiation across that outer zone 1. Coming across our first inner clip there. Can be a little bit of an awkward one, but as we come across, holding that speed through the next 2 zones and onto these barricades into that first official decel. Little bit of a bounce off the wall there for Nolan Stanley, but no harm, no foul, and he makes a nice solid run there for his qualifying tonight. Up next, we got Alex Rajachev. It's in there, ready to go. We got lights going already, and he is on his way. Nice solid fill out through those zones, coming across. Right into the barriers here. Taking a little conservative on the first barrier there. We didn't see quite the proximity, but better safe than sorry for these qualifying runs. And across the line he goes for another solid run out there. Up next, we got Maddie Spies. Matt Spies out here. Let's go. Gotta love the speed of the initiation on this track, as well as coming across that inner clip. Can be a little awkward because we have some slight elevation changes there as you come across that first inner clip. But man, Matt coming out here, filling out those zones and hitting out that 2 right after the other outer zones there across the line for him. Next, we got Liam Suzuya Auto Body. Let's see it. Solid stuff as we come around those. Very quick track, only 8 zones here. Makes it every zone even more crucial for these drivers out here tonight, and a solid run there for Liam. As we head back to the line over here with Cone Man, we will await our next load in. That will be Group B. Staff member is already reaching out to those drivers, and we should see these guys loading out and the new group coming back in. Yeah, let's give it up for the drivers here. You know, there's nothing more nerve-wracking than being the first set on the track, even being the first driver on the track of the server. These guys practicing away, all comes down to one run, and that's what they're getting scored on, and hopefully getting themselves a top 32 spot. We'll see these guys getting ready here, line it up, and next group going to be consisting of C-Note, Alex Thielsen, Garrett Shaw, aka Rizo, Balroot Purewall, Michael Trabb, Daniel Camacho. Nice little small group there. We should see them coming in here and make sure everybody is out before these guys go. They're all getting their 1 lap in here, making sure everything's set, tunes are ready to go, and we will see them put down those qualies. We have a few no-shows here tonight, so we did have a modification to those server load-ins. If you guys haven't seen those are in Discord as well. But it looks like they got it all under control here, as these guys are starting to get in order here, and we'll send them on their way. Okay, we got Ballaroo trying to find his way in the line there and squeeze it in there. All right, first driver up here for this group gonna be C-Note. We'll see those lights and send him on his way. Here we go. Nice flick in across the initiation line there. So we fill out onto that inner clip. You can see there's definitely a little bit of a trickier inner clip right off the bat. Oh, and we have some contact there, but he pulls it out and still keeps it on the track with a solid show for C-Note. Tell you, these guys out here practicing away all week, and I'm sure, you know, it comes down to that one run. Up next here, we got Alex Thielsen sitting at the line, ready to go. Let's send him. A solid flick across there. Alex Thielsen swapping out for the last round here. B2C 3.0 out there on the track. Within the rules and guidelines of CSG's comps. Definitely sometimes can be a strategic move here for these guys with custom cars. But solid run there for Thielsen. Going a little bit wide, I think, on one area there. But hey, no judge. We'll leave it to them. Make the calls on that. Up next, we got Garrett Shaw, Arizo. Let's send him. They're going to be looking at every little bit of form out here tonight, and definitely coming into these barricades here, making sure that we have nice smooth transitions. And oh, unfortunately, Garrett Shaw takes the first crash out there on the track. We'll have to make sure he is feeling okay there. We'll see him run again here at the end of the server groups here. But up next, we got Balroot Beerwall. Makes his way down the track. Solid fill out coming through both those outer zones. Across our final inner clip and across the line for Pure Wall. Next we got Bryant T. Rocking that custom Z out there. Dual exhaust through the hood. Oh, very wide there on the initiation, but coming around, just maybe tapping that inner clip as we come around to our second outer zone, second inner clip, and onto their barricades. Really cinching up the angle there and coming across our final inner clip, and across the line he goes. Man, this is a fast track. We are flying through drivers here tonight. Got about 60 drivers to get through here tonight for qualifying, and obviously a few reruns out there. Up next, we got Michael Trabb. Let's send him. Keeping it nice and tight coming around there with a solid fill out on that inner clip. Little bit more depth there would have been nice to see it. Oh, we did have some contact there, throwing Michael out into the wall there. We'll see him running once more in just a second. Next we got Daniel Camacho. Let's see it. Nice flick across the line there. Solid fill outs there by Daniel Camacho. Comes across that finish line. I'm sure he's probably feeling pretty decent about that run. As we do have Rizo here back at the line. Staff members reaching out to Michael Trabb there. See if we can get him lined up as well, so that these guys can get their final runs in. We also want to make sure that we don't have anybody exiting out of the server just yet. Yeah, but here he comes around the corner. Give these guys another shot out here. Right, back to back. Get that line in. And hopefully land themselves a qualifying score here tonight. This will be Arizo. Nice solid flick through there. Seems like he just came through the barricades. A little too much speed. Not much of a checkup right before the barricade. And kind of caused him to go a little wide there. Nice solid fill out. He's made the corrections. And that should grant him a score out here tonight as he crosses that finish line. Up next, we've got Michael Trabb. See if he can do the same out here tonight. Get a little bit squirrely out there, but catching back onto that line here. As we come into the barricades for our 3 outer zones back to back here. And that'll at least grant Michael Trabb here tonight a qualifying score. We'll see these guys loading out here, and we'll have our next group loading in just one moment. We keep those groups nice and light for those of you that aren't aware, to kind of keep things, you know, nice, neat, and tidy on the servers. Keep it less resource intensive for these drivers, so there are less factors working against them out there on the track. But looks like our next group's going to be Taryn, Braden S. That's AOM Swan, Lizzie Snowden, Michael V, and Jaden Wright. Nice small little group here, and then we'll have one last large group in server 1. And then, of course, we'll be migrating through a total of 3 servers here tonight. Usually, first one is probably the most populated, and then we do have some call-offs and stuff like that that happen mainly on our server 3, so that one should be very quick to get through. right, looks like that is just about all of them in here. They're coming around the corner there. We should see these guys getting into formation here to get their runs down here tonight. All right, looks like leading off the pack here is going to be Terran, ADL. Let's see it. Remember, we are good to go. All right, looks like we are all set to send him. Terran gonna be leading us off here tonight with his custom RX-7 out there. Let's see it. Nice solid initiation coming across there. Hear that rotary rip. Nice solid fill outs throughout those barricades, and across the line he goes. Solid stuff out there for Terran with the 360 going right out of his way. Back to the pits he goes. Solid stuff. Up next we got Braden Swan. Let's see it. Another great initiation coming across there with a deep fill out on our inner clip. Coming through the barricades, across that, and into our final inner clip. Keeping it on the track, and across the line he goes for a solid qualifying score there for Swan. Next we got Lizzie Snowden. Whoa, looks like a few issues out there for Lizzie Snowden with a bit of a straighten there. Sending her back to pits. Should see her give it another shot here at the end of this group. Up next we got Michael V. Rocking that custom C6 Corvette. Seen here throughout the championship here. Very smooth, consistent transitions here by Michael V out here. Setting and forgetting it on that angle. Little bit of adjustment there, but coming across, and across the line he goes for another solid run out here for these guys. Next we got Jaden Wright. JW Performance, let's see it. Solid deep fill out there on that first barrier. Second one not looking too hot there. A little bit of a cinch up there, coming across and across line for Jay Wright. Jaden Wright. We got Lizzie Snowden already out there on the track, flying through it right now. A little bit of miscommunication there by the staff, but judges got their cameras up. No worries on that. Just missing it here on the stream. We got it though. Much better run there for Lizzie Snowden. Seems to have figured out the issue as comes across the line with a solid run out there for Lizzie Snowden. All right, we got our last group that's going to be loading in here. We got Funds coming in here. DMI Wolf, Randy Noah, Bryant T, RKX Caspa, Habino, and Zolt. And that'll wrap up our server one after that group loads in here and we get these guys out there for those qualifying laps. Guys, just going to be hopping out here, getting a few runs in before we get started. Doing you get on board. Get a look inside with Randy Noah here. Going very much so sideways, and you can see the speed these guys are putting down on the track here tonight, as that is a full run on the track. Wild. Here we are, nice and close with the Cone Man. Just giving everybody a quick second here, make sure all tunes are applied and everything's tuned up for these guys, and we'll see them make their way down the track here in a second. Bino here, just loaded in, getting his practice lap in. All right, looks like we got them coming around the corner here. We do have our call back to pits, and we should see these guys lining up, getting ready to put down that final official qualifying run. All right. These guys all lined up, ready to go. Got Funds here coming off the bat for this group. Let's send them on their way. Rocking that VDC 3.0. If you guys didn't catch it, the 4.0 VDCs came out today. You guys will probably be seeing those in the future in a lot of places across the internet. Make sure though, if you like those 3.0s, get a little backup on those on your PC. Because they are different, a completely reworked data set on the 4.0s, and across the line Funds goes for a solid qualifying run there tonight. Up next we got DMI Wolf. Let's see it. Nice solid initiation coming across there, filling out nice and deep on that first inner clip. Got a lot of speed coming around here, and a nice consistent angle onto that barrier. Oh, and we had a tap, maybe a little too much speed, but we'll see him going one more time here after the next three drivers go here. Next, we got Randy Noah. Solid fill out coming through those first two zones. Onto the barriers. Going to be pretty much the area that we're going to see a lot of struggles here tonight. Going to be on those barricades. It is the biggest speed check up here on this layout. And, you know, that's why we got that decel zone there for them. It's going to get really spicy come tomorrow night for those battles. Looks like up next we got Habino. Pulling up the line here. Let's see it. Massive flick coming in there. Holy, Habino throwing some major angle coming into that. Coming across our inner clip and then into our next two zones, coming onto the barricades here. We've seen before, a little shallow on the first one, and ooh, unfortunately, had some contacts there on that second. We'll see him going for a rerun. Up next, we got Zolt here. Gonna get a good old-fashioned 3-2-1 go for him. Cone Man's getting in his ear, and there we go. He's on his way. Nice, solid, consistent run here so far for Zolt. See how the barricades treat him here. Little shell on the first, coming in, sets himself up well for the next two outer zones, and of course, that final inner clip. Right across the line he goes, and that'll do it for Zolt. Looks like we do have two guys that are going to be getting some reruns out here tonight. That is going to be... Should see them pulling up here in just a second. We go. We got Habino and Wolf both getting a second shot out here tonight. I'll land a clean run here for them. Get a hopefully a solid qualifying score for them. See those lights in any second now. Here we go. Looking a little more dialed in here, Habino. Just tapped that inner clip, but coming out of it, hitting both those outers and onto our inner clip. And across the line he goes. That will grant him a score here tonight with the 360, and into that curve he goes. Finally up for this server, and then we will be switching over to our second server. If you guys are in that second server, be ready if you're in Group A. Here we go. DMI Wolf. Let's send him. Big flick coming through there. Keeping it nice and tight with a solid full fill out on that inner clip. Going nice and deep on the barricades. Keeping it neat and tidy through that second barricade where we saw the slip up before. But DMI Wolf, a solid run there for him tonight. That will wrap it up here for server one. We're going to pull up, of course, our line map as we just quickly hop over to our next server. As we load in, get everybody ready. We'll see these guys putting down a few practice runs as everybody gets in there. And see you guys over there in just a second. Alright guys, here we are back at the track once more. This time, full up on the cars. These guys getting some practice laps in before we send them on their way. Everybody doing some solid runs out here tonight. Absolutely. Great job to all the drivers. Let these guys get their final runs in here. We'll get a final head count on who should be on the server, who should not, and we'll send them on their way. This first group is going to be Melitix, Brandon Surratt, Anthony Norfolk, Magic Johnson, Talha, and Breakin. That's what we're looking at. Anthony Norfolk here. Zooming through the track, we'll see him putting down his official quality line here in just a second. Looks like we got the official back to pits call by the cone man Kyle there, and the staff members hopping into those VCs, letting them know what's going on, and we'll see them in order here in just a moment. Like I said, we do have our line map here. There's that one D-cell zone right before those barricades, so these guys are free to use that opportunity to re-cinch up and get themselves set up for those two back-to-backs. It's a huge loss of speed coming around that inner clip too, so that's why that has been placed where it has. Kind of want to see a nice speedy initiation by these guys. More going to come into battles for tomorrow night, but there's no decel on that outer zone 1. Massive run up, lots of track to get that motion in for those proper entries. Let's see here. Get this line map out of the way. There we go. As the lull comes over the track here, quiets down much, but get these guys starting to head back to the pits here, and we will see them in just a second. We got Melitix back there throwing some donuts. It's gonna be the first one leading us off here tonight for our server 2. Tell the eagerness by these drivers here. Melitix trying to squeeze his way in there. All right, looks like we got them. Everybody settled in the server, and we will start sending these guys on their way. All right, let's send Melitix on his way. Here we go. Nice conservative entry there by Melitix as he comes around with a nice deep fill out on that inner clip one. Solid transition into that second barricade there as we come across into that final inner clip and across the line for Melitix. Up next, we got Brandon Sir, aka Sim Cave Media. Let's see it. Rocking that VDC Corvette out there, going very fast, touching that zone, coming through there with a fill out there. A little bit of variation on the line there, but seems to be doing him well as he comes across here. A little bit of a tap on the way out there, but almost accelerated out his transition there as we come across our final inner clip and across the line for Sim Cave Media. Next, we got Anthony Norfolk sitting at the line. Let's send him. Huge flick there by Norfolk, coming across, rocking those AOM flags. Back and forth zones there, hitting that last outer zone on his way out with a little bit of a cinch up there as we come across our final inner clip and across the line for Norfolk. Next we got Magic Johnson. Let's send him. Nice flick in there by Magic Johnson, coming across into those zones. Very slow transition coming across there as we come into the barricades. A nice solid fill out there with a set it and forget it angle coming across there and across that inner clip 3 and across the line for Magic Johnson. Next we got Talha. Solid fill out so far, coming across through the barricades onto our final 2 zones here with another solid run here by the drivers here tonight, making it look easy out there. Next we got Terrence G. I reckon the Stangry. Let's see it. Quick reverse check there by Terrence G, but ain't harming nobody. We're on Quali right now. Guys just looking at their lines here as they come across. Looking for smooth, consistent fill outs, and oh! Looks like we did have a spin out there by Terrence G. Should be seeing him once more. Last up in the group, we got Handbraking. Here he goes. Oh, rough start there by Handbraking, dropping some tires right off the front there as we come across. Getting back on line here. Fortunately, that is going to be a crash out for him. We'll see Terrence and Handbraking right now. Give it one more go out there on the track. Give these guys the opportunity to land a qualifying score here tonight. All right, and here we go. Running across initiation into our inner clip one. A nice deep fill out coming across those walls. And across the line for all right, up here at the line, we got Handbraking ready to send it one more time. Let's see it. Nice spillouts here into that transition, coming across the next and on to our final inner clip and across the line for Handbraking. Solid stuff by the drivers here so far. Let's give it up for them as we wait for our next group to load in. That is going to consist of Tonique Joseph, Lad One Tattoos, Gesture, Ian Hayes Twist, May 8-6. Give these guys some time to load in here, and we'll see them out there on the track. Hop on board here with a few of the guys. We got a nice hood cam here. Rips around there. Do a quick little reset here on something. Let's see. Does seem to have helped a little bit. We're having a little bit of a hitching there on my end, but should be squared away. 8-6 there, giving it the full send. All right, looks like we got the call back to pits here, and these guys getting ready to go here in just a moment. All right, here we go. We got them lining up here. Nick Joseph going to be starting us off for this group. There we go. We got them ready. We'll see those lights firing here shortly. Donique Joseph, here he goes, on his way. Hopefully he'll put down a phenomenal run here for us tonight and get that quali score out of the way. Solid initiation across that line, coming through the inner clip one. Across those zones and into our barricades. Here we go. Nice and close there. Scraping his way through there. Holy, somebody check his back bumper after that one. And across the line, he goes. Up next, we got Lab 1 Tattoos. Very conservative initiation across that line there, but coming across into that inner clip one, into our two zones. Unfortunately, something's going on there. We will see Lab 1 give it one more go at the end of this group. Up next, we got Jester. First time competitor over here. Hopped in for the last round here. Nothing wrong with it. Happy to see some new participants coming in, shaking up the game. Jester coming around here. Going very wide there, but cinching it up. Trying to get in there, and it looks like we'll see him go one more time here at the end. Up next, we got Ian Hayes Twist. Lights are going, and he's on his way. Huge angle coming into that inner clip one, coming across second outer zone, second inner clip, and onto our barricades here, going very wide there, smacking up some of those cones there. But using every inch of the track here tonight, Ian Hayes, aka Twist. Next, we got May 8-6. Solid initiation there as we come across into that first inner clip with a full fill out. And across the line for May 8-6 and a solid qualifying run there. Okay, we'll see our next group of competitors load in here. That is going to be a Water Hydra, Johan Garcia, Jiwan Lee, It's Dank Prince, RVP 7R, and Tyler Duck. Got a few new names out there. My apologies, everybody. We're actually gonna have the reruns first. We had two drivers out there on the track that need to get their reruns in, so we'll have those guys give it one more go here. My apologies on that, guys. I got ahead of myself there, but we'll have these guys giving a whirl here. All right, we got these guys going on some reruns here tonight. See them work their way down the track here. There we go. Solid run there for Twist. Next, we got Lab 1 Tattoos giving it another go out here on the track. Let's see it. Oh, and that is unfortunate out there for Lab 1. Looks like just a little too much speed coming through there caused them to spin out. That is fortunate stuff. These guys practice away all week, and unfortunately, that's how it goes sometimes. Up next, we got Jester giving another shot out here on the track. We'll, oh, not. All right, we had our Group C running there, just a quick practice lap. We'll have Jester lining up now for his rerun. Once the track is cleared, then we'll see that last bit of our Server 2 lineup and get ready to put their qualifying runs in as well. Make sure our... All right, let's send him on his way. There he goes. For the second attempt for Gesture out there. Ooh, looks like. There we go. Coming in. Cross that initiation. Gotta cinch it up here for that inner clip. We saw him going very wide, threw off the line. Unfortunately, caused him to run off the track there. coming into the barricades here. Nice hitting the zone there, and unfortunately a little too much sauce there at the end and causing the spin out there. But a solid valiant attempt there for Gesture out there on the track, and we'll get our next group to line up here and we'll send them on their way. Next group going to be consisting of Water, Hydra, Johan Garcia, Jiwan Lee, It's Dank Prince, RVP 7R, and Tyler Duck. We got them lined up here. These guys are rocking, ready to go. Water gonna be starting us off here tonight for the final group of Server 2. Let's send them on our way. Let's go. Come across the initiation there. Going very wide on that first zone. Fortunately, a lot of speed out there for Water, sending him off the track. You'll see him going at the end of the group again here. Probably some sort of malfunction happening there for him. Up next, we got Hydra. See those lights trigger here in just a second, and there he goes. Solid fills on those zones coming in to our barricades here. A lot of speed. Nice full fill out there, coming across with a little bit of a bounce there, but getting right back into it and through those last two zones and across the line for Hydra. Up next, we got Johan Garcia. Let's see it. Huge flick coming across that line. Lots of angle out there for Johan out on the track as we come across, pulling out those zones and into our barricades here. Nice solid proximity into that transition and coming into our final inner clip here. Man, flies just barely over that finish line. Jiwan Lee up next in the RTR Mustang. Let's see it. Nice solid fill outs on the barricades coming across there, going a little bit wide on that last outer zone, but making its way across the line in Jiwan Lee. Next we got It's Dank Prince, rocking that Viper out there on the track. See those lights, and he's on his way. Unfortunately, a little bit of a slow transition there right before coming around. through the final 2 zones and across that finish line for its tank. Next, we got Tyler Duck. Ready to rock. Let's send him. Nice solid initiation. Great angle out there and a deep fill out on inner clip 1. Huge angle coming into that. Had to have a little bit of a checkup there, but man, putting on a show for those X Factor judges out there and coming across the line there. Tyler Duck. And that puts us back at the line here. All right, we got water lined back up. Got one more loading in, and we'll send them on their way. And we will send him on his way. Water going for the second chance here after unfortunately putting a 0 down on the track there. Hopefully see things have gotten better, got things resituated, and all the kinks worked out as we come across there. Unfortunately going a little wide on that inner clip 1, coming around into our barricades here, and oh buddy, coming through, save the paint on that one, but just gonna push through here and finish it out nice and strong. What we'd like to see, full effort out there on the track for water. Last but not least, we got Johan Garcia giving it another go out there. And we'll send him down once more. Means server 3, we're coming for you guys. If you guys are in that A group of server 3, that is going to be Raiden Lons, Joseph JK, Lugo, DMI Towers, Fizzlenog, Gambit, and Jay Babcock. You guys be ready to go in there as we make our way over there, and a solid run there for Johan Garcia, finishing it off. All right, so we're going to be hopping over to server 3 here. Put our line of map up once more while push our way over to our last and final server of the night. Probably got about another, I'd say about 15 drivers to go here tonight. And then judges are going to start whittling away at those scores and get those posted out to you guys on Discord as soon as possible. We'll have those battle servers built tonight as well, so you guys can get that practice in early tomorrow, all the way up until same time, same place tomorrow for our round 6 battles. We're loading in right now, and we will get going. car. You can hear them roaring out there on the track. Get the line map out of your way here. We'll watch these guys get down one or two more quick little practice laps here as we come into the server and get all the staff in here. We'll be set and ready to get them to line up, put down those quali runs. Hopping on some of those onboard cams, getting a little crazy there. Looking at some footwork apparently. There you go, we got Seth Miller running down. Been on his onboards before. Definitely gets you a little bit better view of what they're looking at out here on the track. Going on those back-to-back outer zones, and then one following it as well. Jay Babcock out here. Hopping on board Lugo. Look at that custom GT86. Should have our back to pits happening pretty soon here. We'll see them. Like we got Towers here. Let's hop on board. Get in the passenger seat with them here. Threw my thumb out like a hitchhiker and picked me up. Here we go. Looking pretty solid out there on the track. Tristan Towers. Looks like we had our back to pits here, and we'll see these guys starting to line up. Like Lugo may be the first one out there on the track for this group. Oh, just kidding. Joseph JK out here. Still loading in. Somehow missed him here. We'll watch him get a nice practice lap in there. All right, there we go. We got Joseph JK lining up. Be Lugo, Towers, Fizzlenog, Gambit, and Babcock. All right. These guys are working it out here at the order. A little hard to do with cars on the starting line sometimes, but we got them all set, ready to go. Looks like Joseph JK going to be leading us off here tonight. See those lights trigger, and he is on his way. Watch him get a practice run in before. Nice flick through and a deep fill out on the inner clip 1. Coming through outer zone 2, inner clip 1, inner clip 2, and then onto the barriers. Having one of those nights, kind of tongue twister night, but hey, here we go. A little practice for myself before battles, and I start screaming about these guys running tandems on this track tomorrow night. Solid run there for Joseph JK. Up next, we got AOM Lugo. All right, here we go. We got Lugo on his way, making his way down with a good old 3-2-1 go there. Visor 2 shades too dark there. Couldn't see the lights out on the track, but we got him sent on his way here. A solid fill out there. Kind of taking it nice and a little bit slower, but controlled and consistent as he comes across the track here and across the line for Lugo. Up next, we got DMI Towers. There we go. DMI Towers on his way. A solid full out through there. Coming across at inner clip 1, outer zone 2, inner clip 2, and onto the barricades here. Nice mid fill out there coming across it. Oh, unfortunately, takes some contact into barricade 2. We'll see Towers run once more here in just a second. Next, we got Fizzledog RKX. There we go, Fizzlenog making his way down the track. Initiation coming across, getting that angle in nice and early for a full fill out on that inner clip 1. Whoa, squeaking by on that second barricade. Fizzlenog throwing down a heater on that proximity of those barricades and across the line for Fizzle. Got Gambit up next here. Just taking a look at some stuff. We have a slight malfunction on Stream's end, but we're gonna keep sending them because we're only sitting here for qualifying here tonight. Get all the kinks worked out before battles for tomorrow night. Solid run there for a Gambit. Up next, we got Jay Babcock sitting there at the line, ready to go. Nice fill outs here by Babcock coming across those inner clip 2 and onto the barricades here. Get nice and tight onto that last barricade, coming across our final 2 zones and across the line. Solid run out there for J Babcock. See a rerun here by DMI Towers. Should see him pulling up to the line here in just a moment. All right, we got Towers lined up, ready to go. Let's send them. Yo, comes down the straight here and into our initiation. A solid flick coming across there. We got to cinch it up here for that inner clip one. Really see the intended line here after a bunch of these guys have run. Dude, all those tire marks out on the track. Nice, solid fill outs coming through there into the final inner clip and across the line for Towers. Solid qualifying run out there for him. And we'll head back to Cone Man here as we wait for our final group to load in. It's going to consist of Tripty Mine, Seth Miller, Omer, Will Hurst, Avi Slides, William Smith, Adiz, and Luke Buttimer. And that'll wrap up qualifying after this next group here, guys. Don't forget, tomorrow, battles will be taking place 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same time, same place as today. We'll also have that up on YouTube scheduled so you can see it in your time zone as well. And of course, for all drivers there, you got to be present for that drivers meeting. Just for any of those little things that we have to discuss that may have changed from qualifying judging to battles judging. Crazy how fast the season 4 has come along, and we are already sitting here in round 6, which will be wrapping up the competition for this season. Don't forget to keep those notifications on, whether it's for that YouTube or for the Discord. We will have some pop-up comps that are in the works, as well as other fun events if you guys are interested in any other types of driving. We got street comps that we do every once in a while, as well as just good old off-roading and some BeamNG, as well as WRC and all sorts of other stuff. If it's got wheel support, we usually play it here on the channel. These guys getting their practice laps in now. We're gonna hop on board with Will Hurst here. All right, looks like that these guys have gotten the back to pits here. They're gonna get themselves in order here, and we'll send them on their way. They are the last group of tonight. Then the judges will get hammering on those scores. We'll have those posted up, as well as the battle servers up tonight. We'll update the leaderboard as well, considering we're going into our final round of battles tomorrow night. A lot of work to be done here tonight, but only one more night left, and we'll be wrapping up Season 4 here. Looks like we got Tripty Mine going to be leading off the group here. When drivers are ready, we'll... There we go, we got lights, and Tripty is on his way. Whoa, Tripty throwing a very interesting initiation coming across that line there. Definitely throwing him off that first zone. Unfortunately, not the best that we've seen from Tripty out here tonight, but giving it his all out there. Across the line he goes. Up next we got Seth Miller in there at the line, ready to go. We'll see those lights trigger, and here he goes. Nice solid fill out on that inner clip coming around. Got some speed to shave off here and keeping some nice solid angle throughout. Right in, onto the wall, and across these last two zones. A solid run here for Seth Miller. Up next we got Will Hurst, aka Gone. Let's see it. Huge flick across there, going very wide across the initiation, but cinching it up there for that inner clip one. He's got a lot of speed coming through here. You're gonna have to see him shave off a bit of that here for the barricades, and he does it, coming around. A solid transition there. And into our final zone, throwing some backfires across the line there, and a little 360 on the way out for Will Hurst. Next we got Javi Slides. There he goes, coming down the straight here, flicking it into the initiation, right across that outer zone one. Really cinching her up there and getting the fill out on that inner clip one, coming around and into our barricades here. Nice, solid, and deep fill outs coming across. The last two zones, there's an outer there and that inner clip. Across the line for Javi Slides. There's going to be some very nitpicky calls for a lot of these runs. These guys are putting down some real heaters here tonight. Final up here, got William Smith rocking that VDC Corvette. Let's see it. We'll say smaller pool of drivers though for this qualifying. You had quite a few guys that couldn't make it due to differencing circumstances and whatnot. Let us know ahead of time, and we pulled them from that list. So these guys are going to be duking it out for some of those first spots. Only a small handful of them are probably going to be not making it out there, but solid run there for William Smith. Guys, that puts us back at the line here with our cone man. We're going to give one final check to make sure we did not miss anybody in that server 3, and that should wrap it for us. Well, that's Jyllands Ringen. That is going to be a Season 4, Round 6. Very hard to see on that backdrop. Apologies on that. We'll get that situated for tomorrow. But appreciate you guys so much. Looks like that will be a confirmed finish there for tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, battles. Same place, same time. We'll see you guys there. And of course, this was CSG Drift. Appreciate you guys so much. You guys have a great rest of your night, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.